business idea.
Yes.
Do you know about Uber and or Lyft ride sharing platform?
I do. Yes.
Okay, go with me here, Liam.
I'm going.
Evil Uber.
So, like, a kidnapper?
Sort of. You're on the right track. Obviously, the marketing would be a little bit different, but basically, it's an Uber-esque app where you book a ride, you pay for it and everything. They come to pick you up, but you have no idea where they're going to take you. And I think it'd be a really fun way of like spurring adventure.
Oh.
You want to go somewhere you've never been before and get down into some shenanigans and some doohickeys? Evil Uber.
So, like, what is the website that's now gone? Omegle?
Oh, yeah.
Omegle, except in person and transportation is involved.
It's Omegle, but significantly more dangerous. And also, Omegle got shut down for being too dangerous. It's been 21 weeks, and we've still learned absolutely nothing. I'm Jack Halpin, and this is Liam Halpin, and welcome to the greatest podcast of all time. Nelson, Annie, Hope, welcome to the show.
So we're recording a little earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, I guess we should explain that.
This is actually going to be quite regular for the next month, but I think once August comes around, we're going to switch back. Unless we get more people at 4 p.m. for some reason, or maybe 5 p.m. or whatever. But
Yeah, I mean, we've talked before about how 7's a little late.
Yeah.
4 feels a little early. I'm pretty sure Hope is literally still at the hospital, saving lives. Maybe she just got off. I'm not sure. But
still have no idea who that woman is.
Yeah. Who knows?
But anyways,
Yeah.
I hope this hasn't disrupted anyone's day. Not that anyone was rearranging their day to watch this, whatever this is.
Wow.
Apparently some people
people
were,
may
so
have
that's
been,
why
which
we
is
wanted to tell people.
Unbelievable. Yeah, she is still at work.
That's crazy.
I'm picturing somebody's like, we got a code over here. Charge defibrillator. And she's like, guys, shut up. I'm watching my show.
She's not an ICU nurse, is she? I don't know. She could be. If she is, that's
probably does a little bit of-
extreme negligence if she's watching our show while trying to save lives.
You've made a severe lapse in your judgment. You need to be saving lives, not wasting your time watching the podcast that's always about technology. You
All
need
right.
to apologize.
All right. It's been 21 weeks, hasn't it?
It's been 21 weeks. So
21
technically,
weeks.
week-wise, the podcast is now a legal adult that can drink and stuff. But in terms of episode count, it's 19. Yeah, so we talked about the schedule. I invite everybody to go check out www.techit2000.com. I've added some new content. I've started a new section of the website called Lists, where I'm going to put together lists of my recommendations for television shows, films, books. You'll find a lot of self-help books on there because I'm super into that. And one more thing. Oh, yeah. Apps and or etc. So anything that doesn't fit into those other categories. Disclaimer, that section of the website is still under construction. Bob the Builder is on it right now. The TV shows one is fleshed out. The rest is coming soon. Hope is documenting. Yo, gotta be the greatest site ever. It is the greatest site ever, Nelson. In fact, as a matter of fact, let me show you something crazy. There's a secret. There's a secret page that I'll tell you about now. www.techit2000.com/hello. Do you have absolutely nothing better to do? Okay, well then check out the time below and the weather. 100% accurate. Unless you're not in Afghanistan. I clearly
get
need to
that
work on the
weather
formatting
API?
because it's messed up. There we go. It has the forecast for the next 7 days, temperature, and the time of the date.
Where'd you pull that data from?
I actually found two little web widgets online for weather and for time. You click this, it goes to a website called forecast7.com. And this is great because it's better than the Weather Channel because the Weather Channel has a lot of ads and a lot
The
of
Weather Channel's website is really broken, and it always has been.
Yeah, why don't we? We can literally.
It
Oh,
just
I gotta show you that.
doesn't work that
Here's
well.
Raw Weather Channel. See right off the bat, a pop-up to sign in with Google, a pop-up wanting to know your location,
If
which
there
I
are
get
any
it's a
website-
weather website. But
If
still,
there are
I
any
wanna have
website
my
that
location.
wouldn't need an account, I would hope it'd be the weather.
Yeah, look at that. Like what? That's clearly an ad. Product
yeah,
reviews
it's
and
all
deals.
ads.
Nah, dude, that's affiliate links. Some health tips or whatever. I don't know. Nothing inherently wrong with the crap that's
Looks
on
a
this
lot better
website.
since I last
See, what
used
is-
it.
Yeah, I have an ad blocker on. If I were to turn this off, I'm sure it'd be worse.
Oh gosh. 75% of the screen.
The
is now
stream goes
advertisements.
down because of network bandwidth usage.
Yes.
Well, it's trying to load
Large
ads.
ad. Large. Is this a newspaper?
Look at. Oh no, dude! It is
It
literally
broke the internet.
It
What?
literally has been hacked, dude. Freaking malware. But luckily,
I don't think that was malware.
luckily there is actually a version of weather.com that I ran across on Reddit once. If you go to weather.com/retro, watch this. It's
No,
so
Nelson,
cool.
you're the only one watching on that very specific model of MacBook Air.
Start
I'm
Retrocast.
glad it still works.
Yeah.
That thing is
no ads or anything
13
like
years
that.
old.
It's supposed to have. Oh, there it is. It's got lo-fi music that plays.
Wait, this is just. It's just set like this?
It's so freaking sweet.
Okay.
I've been in.
Whenever we build our arcade bar or whatever, we're gonna have a specific
we're doing
TV where it's just set to that. It's like a Linux. It's like a Linux box running a web browser, and it's set to just that, and music playing.
Yeah. Actually, I was playing with the idea of setting it up in a Linux box or a Raspberry Pi connected to that with a CRT, an old school CRT, a color one, but still old, like with wood grain, playing at all times. Wow, our chat is bumping. Liam, make some really interesting faces while I read. Actually, make some reaction faces to the things I say. Whoa, haven't found that. That's cool. Cool. Is anyone else watching on an 11-inch mid 2013 MacBook
Okay, so-
Air? Asking for a friend.
I used to have one just like that, actually.
The fire alarm went off. Oh yeah, there was a fire alarm going off at the hospital.
We should just go down there.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. We're gonna go check. We're gonna go check on the fire.
You know, if you ever get like in an accident and you're injured, and it's on a Thursday, and you're in the hospital, we're gonna record in the hospital bed. They can't stop us.
Yeah. Hey.
We'll call it the Death Cast.
Oh, patient smoking in the bathroom.
If you do it on a plane, I think that's a felony or something.
I know it's a felony to tamper with the smoke detector inside of a plane bathroom. That actually reminds me of an interesting fact that I've seen passed around the internet. It's one of those like mind bender things, but only if you're stupid and slow, because if you think about it for 5 seconds, it makes sense.
Yep.
Why does every airplane have an ashtray in the bathroom? What? Because people are gonna smoke in the plane, and you're gonna need somewhere to put the cigarette that won't catch the plane on fire. That's all it is. But I always thought it was interesting. You need to make a sacrifice.
Okay, stop reading the chat and get on with her.
I'm
our podcast.
ADHD, dude.
Attention deficit hyperactivity
I have attention
disorder.
deficit disorder. Okay, Liam. I want to talk about food dye. So I've noticed something
funny.
interesting, and I'm gonna specifically not make it about the P word because it kind of is sort of a political thing. I'm sorry.
Food dye? Since what?
Well, yeah, just because the administration does things, and people that are politically
That has
affiliated
nothing to do
get
with the
upset.
science of food dye.
Yeah,
you
so-
don't even need to talk about that.
But okay, yeah. But basically, the FDA is banning all food dye in the United States of America by 2027.
Huh.
That actually came out last year. It's kind of old news, but I wanted to talk about it because you see, I've talked about this before, but I'll
We
bring
need to
it
talk
up
about
again.
Jack's disability.
Why do you say that with such disdain in your voice? I'm going to talk about
Because
his
I guess I'm anti-disabled people or something.
disability. Are you anti-capped?
I'm not, but
Okay, yeah.
I love
So
saying it like that.
I have a disability. We're gonna talk about his. We're gonna talk about his illness.
It makes you slow or something.
Ailment. Yeah, it's weird. So, and what's crazy is I'm gonna sound like a crazy person. I promise you, this is a thing. I don't have scientific backup for this, when I ingest food dye, it messes with me so bad. It makes it so I can't focus even more than I already can't focus. And it triggers feelings of anxiety, rage, and anger, which I think come from my lack of an ability to focus. It happens because of that. And people are like, what? That's weird. Are you allergic to colors? It's like, I kind of am. So here are a brief list of things that I can't have. Hi-C Fruit Punch, Mountain Dew, M&M's, Skittles, Doritos.
Most of them.
Most candy canes. Most candy that's not chocolate. Spicy chicken from Chick-fil-A. They use yellow dye in the coder. It's so stupid. Guys, get better. And so on and so forth. And I've noticed something interesting.
And also like half of Sonic's menu.
Yeah. Oh, Sonic Slush. We used to tear those up, remember? I've noticed something interesting. Ever since they announced that, all the brands didn't all of a sudden just change all of their products. They've been releasing second versions of products without any artificial dye, as if it were a second offering from the company.
Just to be clear, this is not the second version he's talking about.
Yeah, this is a little bit different, but I'll show you what I'm actually talking about.
So they have regular Doritos, like nacho cheese and Cool Ranch Doritos. But recently, that's also not what I'm talking about.
No. It's close. You'll see. This is a great value version of Doritos, and they're practically identical to normal Doritos, but they have that little sticker that says no artificial colors.
I don't think
Besides
Lay's had
that,
anything
though-
to do with that.
So, Liam, are you a team red or team blue Doritos?
Well,
Like, if you had to pick out of the
technically
normal,
I'm Team Yellow,
right? I mean, I personally like
but
the purple
these are
ones.
nachos, so I guess Team Orange.
Go ahead and try one of those. You're gonna be kind of amazed at how similar it is to a real
like
Dorito.
Doritos.
I don't even know how they managed to get it that freaking red. But like, it's straight up identical. For color in these, they use turmeric, which is pretty common. Oh, actually, they use annatto and turmeric and black carrot juice. Does it taste like a carrot?
No, but that is probably where they get the orange flavor from. I mean, the orange color from.
Red mal. Oh, look at that. They got red down there. I personally love both. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with blue.
But the interesting thing
Sorry,
about this
guys.
topic is that Lay's itself started a new product version of their Doritos called NKD, which like means naked. But the only difference is it doesn't have dye. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the only difference because it tastes almost identical.
Yeah, I agree. I've had them. They were super good. I think that those might actually be the Walmart brand version of the naked ones.
They're great value, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so Liam's been enjoying these recently.
But the thing about the naked ones is they don't use any other means to make it colored. They just don't make it colored. So the red ones are yellow.
Oh, right,
Even though
yeah.
they're red flavored.
And it's actually a little bit jarring. Annie? It's actually a little bit jarring to have a Dorito that tastes like a Dorito, but it just looks almost like a bland tortilla chip with salt on it or something. But, you know, anyway. So in addition to Doritos, M&M's. My favorite candy ever. Probably my favorite candy of all time, but can't have because they have all the color. M&M's are actually next month, I read online, going to be releasing a version without artificial colors. But, unfortunately, they can't reproduce brown and one other color. I can't remember. Let me look it up. Dye. Dye-free M&Ms. That's an AI-generated picture of M&Ms made with kale. Knowing Google's AI overview, it probably thinks,
It's real.
yeah, make America healthy again. So, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. News should be free.
It's never free.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, so red, orange, yellow, and green only. So brown and blue are not going to be included in the new version of M&Ms. Apparently, a spokesperson for Mars Incorporated, the company that makes M&Ms, said that they're going to have to keep working on the technology, and it should be ready by 2028. But What's crazy is like in 2027, in theory, they're literally going to have to straight up not have M&Ms of that color for a while, which doesn't matter because they all taste the same. But it's still just funny to think that like there might be like a back alley deal where a guy has a jacket like he wants a blue M&Ms.
The only one screaming about the missing color in M&Ms is M&M's marketing department.
Yeah, well,
Probably not too much because brown isn't a very bright color.
And I was confused by that. I was talking to some coworkers today. I think you might need to unplug me and plug me back in. How the heck could they not make a brown one? The freaking thing is brown on the inside. So just put a clear coat of something on it.
You can't put clear coat on chocolate.
Come on.
A car.
Have you ever been to AutoZone? They got tons of clear coat. They're also going to need to figure out a way to do the white M because that's titanium dioxide, which technically might... what is happening? Which technically might be count as an artificial color. I mean, it definitely does. Titanium dioxide is literally metal. Are you talking to some coworkers today? Oh, I get it. She said that because I repeated it like 7,000 times.
No, you say it every podcast. Whenever you're talking
Really?
about a topic, you say, I was talking to some coworkers, and I have no idea who these mysterious coworkers are.
Do I really do that?
You talk to your coworkers a lot.
I do.
You should bring them on the show so we know where all your sources are from. They're the ones controlling everything. They're the one. You're like the marionette for your coworkers.
Am I the Muppet for my coworkers?
You're the Muppet.
I know a really great
It's all
tuba
big
player on the
conspiracy.
Grind City Brass Band that's one of my coworkers.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of pink dinos in chat.
What does the pink dino mean?
Well, let's see if I can find the origin.
It has something to do with...
So Annie was like, who said that? Blue go away, which was fighting words. And then Annie just did a pink dino head for some reason. She said, why did I just find pink dino head? You've been watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast that's always about chips.
Except when it's not.
Except when it's not. Interestingly enough...
We do eat a lot of chips.
Interestingly enough, we actually talk about and or eat chips a lot.
It's kind of strange. I think we got a thing for chips.
I know, I think we do.
And energy drinks. I'm literally drinking one right now.
Yeah, let me actually show you guys something cool.
After the whole hazelnut incident, I thought I'd switch to just bringing an energy drink on.
That's really great, but the problem is the coffee sleeves we've been keeping.
Is that Alani powder?
The little mini thing.
Oh, it actually is like Alani powder. What if I just add this to my energy drink?
I'd go for it, bro. Actually, do you want me to mix up one and we split it 100 milligrams each? It's not
Yeah,
that
why
one.
not? I don't know. See what
sure.
it tastes like.
All right, cool.
I wonder if it's
Hold
just
down
like the
the
real
floor.
thing. I have made a severe
These are
lapse
great.
in judgment. I thought I would have Fridays available in the month of July, but I do not. How about let's look at Jack's topic since I got here literally when the podcast started, basically. Jack, how are you doing this fine afternoon?
I'm doing actually okay. So I've been a little sleep deprived this week, so I'm a little bit delulu. I've also been drinking too much, getting a little white girl wasted. So I'm trying to drink less, but at the same time,
You better stop saying things like, I got a little drunk, I'm getting white girl wasted on the internet for everyone to hear and for it to be stored forever.
What?
Hmm?
I heard you, but didn't process it.
Ah, that sounds about right. Have we still not talked about Toy Story 5 after we saw it?
We'll talk about it. I actually, surprisingly, I was talking to some coworkers.
Oh my gosh.
Turned out a bunch of people asked me about Toy Story 5 for some reason. Like a bunch of people asked me if it was good, and I'm like, I'm not a freaking movie critic. I can't.
People ask me too.
That might be.
What I talk more about is the fact that in our theater the center channel was muffled, which was where 90% of all the audio and all the dialogue came from, so that kind of ruined the experience for me a little bit.
Dude, you should go on a tirade about
Malco theaters in the Memphis region do better.
About movie theaters that like literally don't care about audio quality.
Well, maybe it's because we were the only
bad part of town. The Paradiso is always good. The Paradiso's the good theater to me.
It's an excellent theater. It's the premier theater.
It's not even in a bad part of town technically.
I think we were the only people who noticed that though.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that time that. Oh, Jacob's here. He's still at DCI. Let's go!
Oh, it's clear. It's a cherry slush and it's clear. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with that because that means they didn't put any dye in it.
Yeah, nice callback. I'm gonna try not to chug it.
It kind of looks like
I already had one of these.
kind of
today.
looks like something you'd inject into your veins with its
Yeah.
viscosity.
Hey, Hope,
but
does this look like a
I'm right here. I can answer your question.
13 milligrams of like Staten Island or whatever? That's not a medicine.
Staten Island is not a medicine.
Albuterol.
We're injecting Staten Island into people's
Cheers.
veins.
To innovation on the part of the food companies. His corpse is currently 3rd overall.
His core.
That's really cool, Jacob.
Can you read?
Nope. I'm really proud of you. What are we talking about?
Good job, Jacob. Sorry I missed yesterday.
Yeah, genuinely, that's terrific. I can't tell you how stoked I am on his behalf that he's at DCI. Not only just at DCI, but playing at DCI.
This tastes the way a arcade claw machine lollipop would taste.
Oh yeah,
Got some nostalgia.
It's
Feels
sort-
like I'm licking the floors in a skating rink.
I feel. What? What the heck?
Quote list.
You feel like you're licking the floors at the skating rink.
Don't you?
You're licking
It
the floors
feels
at the
way
Litwack
that place
Arcade.
tastes. You've tasted a skating rink, haven't you?
Litwack Arcade? More like Lickwack Arcade. Ha, get it?
It's sugar, flashy, colorful lights, and vibes.
Yeah, it tastes like vibes. Nice. Terrific. It's time for a thing review. Thank you, Annie. I don't know what you're saying. Good job, too. Oh, probably to Jacob. Never mind. Ignore me.
It's time for the thing review. Thing review. Thing review. It's time for the thing review.
Heads or tails? What'd you say? Say heads? Did you say tails?
Tails.
Tails. I think
What?
you're on a winning streak. Sahur Tongue 6-7's
What's up,
here.
MC?
All right, bro. Go find a thing. Can't be the chips. You already used the chips as a thing. Looks like you're just drinking fancy water. Yeah, it really does. It is actually a tiny bit cloudy, but honestly, really
For
not.
those of you who missed it, that's actually Alani mix.
Nelson coined a new quote from you about it's delicious. It's like licking the floor of a skating rink.
Exactly.
It tastes like the pattern of the carpet, right?
Yes. How much stuff you have in your apartment? It sure is getting really hard to find a new thing.
It's kind of funny, actually, yeah. We've seriously been having a hard time finding things because we reviewed all of the cool things. Roar, quack. Rar. Rar. My opinion on AI is it's like a hammer. You can use a hammer to build a house, and you can use a hammer to kill a guy. And similarly to AI, you can use AI to help early diagnosis of cancer, and you can also use it to create deep fakes of people and ruin their lives.
Shockingly, most things in life are like that. So
Most things
not
are like a
everything
hammer.
is intrinsically evil.
I'd highly
Most things
recommend.
aren't.
I'd highly recommend the book
Not that I'm
"Every Tool Is a
pro
Hammer"
ever use of AI.
by Adam Savage. What you got for the thing review, bro? Wow, that's so cool. Here, let me grab you a bit.
I don't need a bit. I just need a.
I'll grab you something you can
Nostalgic.
take apart.
Oh my gosh. I'll demo it too. This has been Roar with Jack Halpin. Yes, it has been. I agree with the sentiment. I support this message.
Oh no! I need to get the batteries out of my plug and play! Oh, can you help me? There's a screw!
I will help you, sir.
hoping you do that. Oh! Live demo! Dude, live demos never go wrong on this show.
Never.
Also, I haven't charged that since 2018. It's kind of reliable. I mean, remarkable. So. Ew.
Bro,
It actually was needed.
not the mixed battery types.
Shut up. And also, yeah. Liam, what do you think the benefit is of an electric screwdriver instead of a drill?
Not getting carpal tunnel syndrome from replacing too many batteries out of Target plug and plays. That's the real benefit.
That is a big benefit.
Bro, those are corroded. My God.
They're all fine except this one Rayovac.
Shocking.
Chat, should I lick it?
No. Also, it's chat. You just call them shat.
I said chat, not shat.
I heard shat.
Is that working?
Yes.
Shat? Is that a bad word? Is the past tense of a bad word?
It's the past tense shit.
Oh. So I can't say shit. I can't say
You can say no form of that word on this show.
I've noticed that the word "inshitification" is not bleeped on podcasts a lot because I think it's genuinely a term now.
Most podcasts don't bleep bad words.
Most podcasts don't say bad words.
Bleeping has gone out of style. Most people just don't anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends. So the WAN show, they curse and bleep in real time, and that's actually where I got the inspiration to do the bleep button. Shows like Twitch shows, they just don't curse. And if someone does, they just edit it out without bleeping it. Somebody did that on the recent episode of Mac Break Weekly.
That thing was still working with the corroded battery, right?
I have no idea. I haven't used it in a while.
Oh.
Anyway,
We used it a few weeks ago.
This could be the thing, but I want to find it.
So, money. Yes. 80% interest. You wrote the song. Of course it's stuck in your head. You've listened to it so many times. Wait till you hear the Fit Check song. Compounded daily. Thank you, Nelson. How's everyone doing today? I want to hear from y'all. Do you have your thing?
Mom, I throwed up.
What?
Mom, I throwed up.
You throwed up?
Mom, I throwed up.
You throwed up a...
Mom, I throwed up a laptop.
Is that an early 2000s ThinkPad?
Close. It's actually from the 90s.
Late
Here's my
90s
thing for the
ThinkPad?
thing review.
Oh my gosh, it's a brick.
This is an IBM 600E ThinkPad. It's an old portable laptop computer from, I believe, between 1998 and 1999. I think it's definitely pre-2000. And I'll show you what old laptops used to look like. First of all, they were thick. Super thick. This has a DVD drive and, well, probably a CD. No, it's genuinely a DVD drive. It's not even just a CD drive on the front. And on this side, it has one USB port, which was a lot back then. Because USB was like 2 years old when this came out. It has a RJ11 port for a modem, telephone modem.
Modem, not a router.
Yeah, exactly. On the back, we have power. We have a serial port. But it refused to accept the serial I offered it. We have this thing that connects to a docking station. We have a parallel port, a VGA port, an old PS2 port for a mouse and or keyboard. Weird there's only one. Maybe it's just for a
You
mouse.
can use a splitter, right?
And then on this side,
Oh yeah, it
PCI.
just says mouse on it.
Is that mini PCI for like an expansion card?
Maybe?
think
It
that's
might
what
just be
that's
one of
called.
those weird proprietary media types that they had back then.
I mean, I have seen it on ThinkPads, no other laptops, but I'm not sure. And then
Well-
there's,
A lot of laptops had the removable disk drive.
yeah, this one does. I'll show you in a second. That's an IR receiver for a remote control. This thing has so many features that aren't on modern laptops. A headphone jack, a microphone jack. I am not sure what that port is. Some kind of like tiny little parallel port. And then,
Nelson L says, yo, ThinkPad life is so real. Is it like a lifestyle? It kind of is. If you're
It
the kind of
is.
person who buys a ThinkPad as their only computer, you definitely have opinions about things.
yeah, you definitely want the best. Here, I'm going to hold this down. You pull out that DVD drive. It's modular. It comes out like that. Straight up DVD drive just comes out. Business idea. Hey, look, there's a date on it. December 1999.
Fragile, do not drop, do not push cover, always keep in protective case, read user's manual, made in Japan.
All the best stuff's made in Japan.
Great Scott.
Great Scott. This is a thing for...
That's the battery, right?
Yep. That's the laptop battery. Kind of tiny.
It's thick though.
Lock and load. I would open this to show you the RAM, but it
Hey,
needs a special bit.
If we used new battery technology, except it was a battery this big, it would last for like days.
Oh, yeah.
Actual days.
Modern power banks that are that modern power banks that size could charge your phone like 10 times over. With like 60-watt fast charging. This thing definitely doesn't have that.
The Panasonic Toughbook team is licking their lips right now.
The official laptop of cops. And now the coup de grace. the inside. No trackpad, just a nibble. Nibble? Nipple. Touch point, track point, technically. The
Just
IBM
call it
track
point,
point.
please.
Not a
Not
nip.
that we're monetized, but I had to get demonetized.
Designed
before
for
we ever get
Microsoft
monetized.
Windows NT or Windows 98. Pentium 2 processor. Keyboard feels good. It's got a lot of keys on it. It has that thing where the numbers are on the letters and you have to hit a button, some kind of numlock thing to use them. But yeah, built-in speakers. This thing is sick. 600E. You've been watching / listening to learning absolutely nothing. The podcast that's always about technology, except when it's not. Do you have anything you want to talk about? Because I wrote all the topics and I don't want you to feel left
Toy
out.
Story 5 finally.
Let's talk about Toy
It's
Story.
only been
5.
like, what, 3 weeks since we watched it?
A little bit. I feel like it was years ago. So, Toy Story 5. What do you think? Do you like it? Is it good? Is it already 4:35? That's crazy.
Maybe I should eat before the podcast.
I don't know. It's kind of funny when you eat
It's
on
not
the
a movie about
podcast.
the toys. I feel like I already talked about this movie.
Maybe we did a
not on
little
the
bit.
podcast. It's not about the toys this time. It's a movie about Bonnie. It's a movie about Bonnie having trouble getting friends. So her genius parents, instead of teaching her social skills or doing anything that would actually make her better at interacting with humans, they buy her an iPad, or a Pixarified version of an iPad, which is funny because Pixar is associated with Apple.
Well, they didn't want Apple to get that bad press.
Oh, they got the bad press anyway.
Really?
I saw an article about how some children weren't touching their iPads after having watched the movie.
They were scarred.
Yeah, they were scarred.
That's hilarious.
But in any case, their parents get her an iPad. This is spoilers, by the way, but you already knew that part.
Spoiler alert.
She gets the iPad. The iPad is also a sentient toy.
Well, her getting the iPad's not a spoiler.
Yes, but
in the trailer.
spoilers coming. The iPad is also a sentient toy with the same mission as the toys, just executed in a poor way
Executed
To
in
get
a way
her
that's
friends.
bad for her mental health.
to get her friends.
Yeah.
So it's like it creates a group chat with the girls from her dance class. We never see the dance class though. It's just believed that she is in dance class.
They didn't want to animate all that.
Which really begs the question: if she knew these girls, how did the iPad or the leapfrog thing? I forget what it's called. Lilypad. It's obvious.
I want to say
It's obviously
Leapfrog.
Leapfrog made a toy of the Lilypad. That's how you know they're.
They actually, you know, the electronics accessory company that everybody loves, Belkin.
Yeah.
They made a case for an iPad that turns it into the Lilypad.
Did they add little displays for the eyes?
That's a good question. Let me check on that.
Because
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you. I just found that interesting. How was Lilypad not taken? Like, copyright-wise.
it's an object. You can't copyright a plant. Or a fruit.
Pretty sure Apple's copyrighted Apple. Come on, I want to see if the... Yeah, shop now. Explore. I want to see if the eyeballs
Did
do
they
that.
create a Pond OS operating system? Yeah, there's no screen. It's just $50. You know what?
Spin to win.
I'm gonna go ahead and finance that with Klarna. That's a different topic. Sorry.
Dude, we could get mad at Klarna all day.
No, there's already way too many YouTube. There's probably entire channels dedicated to being mad at Klarna.
With old friends and new. With the LilyPad iPad case from Belkin, turn screen
What?
time into playtime.
No, that's literally the
fun
the
that brings
opposite
the
of the
whole
message of the
family
movie.
together.
Why does this
Oh.
exist? This should not exist.
In the
It's
all
like
new movie, Disney and
it's,
Pixar.
It's not in great
I can't
taste,
even
is
think
it?
of a good example that doesn't sound crazy, but it's like in Indiana Jones. Let's dress up as the guy trying to kill Indiana Jones,
The Nazis, yeah.
not the Nazis. I was
The
trying
Nazis
to
are
avoid
trying to
that.
kill him. We can say Nazis. It's not a bad
They were
word.
Nazis.
Nazis.
They were like superstitious archaeologist Nazis.
Yeah, the worst kind. Probably not. Anyway. Yeah, it was kind of a movie about Bonnie's emotional journey through like adolescence.
Yeah, as I was saying,
adolescence, because she's still a kid.
The
but-
Lilypad finds her friends, which if she knew these people and had their contact information, then why she was already friends with them, right?
No, I think what happened is once she fired up the lily pad, by doing a little bit of a reverse lookup of the house's router's public-facing IP
So
address.
insane internet surveillance by this kid's toy, which is kind of freaky if you think about
Here's
it.
the thing: that unless you have a VPN, your
Bonnie's parents, if only they'd installed a VPN, which are not sponsored by.
great segue into our not sponsored
Yeah,
NordVPN.
this is how it gets sponsored by VPN. If
Yeah.
Bonnie's parents had installed Jack VPN, then
Jord.
this whole movie would have been prevented.
Dude, you
and
gotta
Lily Pad
install
would
Jord.
never have been accessing the local ISP's data on all of
That's the thing,
all of the children in dance class. Then
All
she
the
never would have been
children in dance
connected
class.
with the toxic children who cyberbullied
Hold on,
her
let me switch
an hour
to-
later into the movie.
He's getting fired up. I want to, guys. Here's an announcement. This is important. If you're not using a VPN, your public IP address can be narrowed down to like the part of the city you live in.
And your iPad will find all of the toxic girls in your neighborhood and connect them with your child for them to proceed to destroy her self-esteem. And this is a problem. And this message is brought to you by Jack VPN.
Yep.
And this is a problem, and all of Toy Story 5 would have happened, and maybe Pixar would have created a story about the toys instead of a movie about Bonnie's emotional destruction and mild rebuilding. And she never really recovers from that. In the
I
whole
know
movie.
she's emotionally scarred for life.
Yes. So the movie is she becomes friends with these people, and they invite her over to a sleepover, who then proceed to just play on their iPads with her the whole time. Listen,
That sounds like a really bad time.
no one.
If I were
does
her, I'd be
anyone
like, "Can we
that?
do something?"
I have never seen like even children understand when you invite children over, like friends over. You do things with them. Like I've seen people like all on their phones together, but there is interaction between them, and the movie even implies that. And actually, it implies a lot of things about the sleepover, which are never mentioned again. Things are implied that are a little strange. Like when she gets home, she is kind of delirious, as if they were playing tag. But that implies they actually played with each other. But that's not part of the subliminal messaging of the movie, which is a little strange.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Was everything okay?" And she's like, "I don't want to talk about it." And I was like, that could be implying things very dark because it's a movie about children and sleepovers, and that can be a topic that gets very P-word very quickly.
Very P-word. Yeah.
There's the sleepovers are actually a controversial thing in parenting spheres.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
And if you think about it for more than 10 seconds, you can start to see reasons as to why.
Well,
But,
yeah. You have to very much trust the family that you're letting them sleep over at.
Yes. And this family was found using internet surveillance, so I'm sure they're very trustworthy. Her parents are the real villains of this movie, let's be real.
Bonnie's parents?
Yeah, they're even portrayed as like not giving any attention to her. Like the dad is constantly just on the couch scrolling his phone. That's in the movie.
That guy sucks.
That's in the movie.
That guy blows, man.
Yeah.
Just sitting on his phone
and they're
all day.
clearly the type of people who
Okay,
care
does he
about...
work from home or whatever?
Yes, or something.
Well, he's still a loser.
And they're clearly the type of family that cares about how they appear because they're seen later in the movie driving what might be an electric vehicle or a hybrid or something because it has one of those like
Hey, broken clock is right twice a day.
Navigator type screens that go across the whole thing.
think
And I
it
was
was
like,
a
that's a
Tesla
little
Model
weird
X.
that you put an explicitly very modern car in this movie that is technically set in 2006. No one really knows.
I know.
Also, they dodged that. They said when they were trying to go back to Jesse's time, they said a long time ago. And then when we went back to whenever this movie was set, they said now. However,
That's so
10 years
lame.
prior to the electric car was freaking the cab over moving truck from Toy Story 1, which haven't been used since the 1980s.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that is, but that's pretty cool. Cab over moving truck.
But anyways,
Anyway, I'm enjoying you getting really, really passionate about this.
it's just, I guess I liked the movie because the movie is causing emotions, but not the typical warm feeling fuzzy Pixar emotions. I'm
Causing dark
just
anger.
mad at the bad parenting. I'm not even that mad at Lilypad. Lilypad was just doing what she was designed to do, which was to like she's just following her programming. But the parents are like, parents are the real villain of this movie.
That's wild, man. You know, I gotta say, even though the movie's technically supposed to be set in 2006, it's gotta be set closer to now.
It has to be. The iPhone didn't even exist in 2006.
Yeah, it didn't. Wild take. Totally wild. You know what else is wild? The raw internet. Protect your data using JordVPN.
JordVPN.
For 10% off, use code Bonnie's Friends are heads 25.
I think I might actually contact a VPN after this.
Second announced sponsor. Second fake sponsor.
I mean, I've seen a lot of small channels that are sponsored by VPNs.
Did you know that Firefox has a VPN built in for free?
Does it?
Yep. You get
The
50
thing is,
free
we have
gigabytes.
to find one that doesn't keep logs, because I've heard things about some VPNs that
That's the thing.
do collect your data themselves, but I don't know which ones they are.
That leads into you don't want Jack VPN and Liam GPT.
It's just my email address.
Download Liam GPT. It's just your email address.
It's just my phone number.
Liam at liamgpt.com. Yeah, that leads into another thing. VPNs
Wait, has
shouldn't.
anyone created an interactive chatbot that literally just leads to someone, like a human? What if
Yeah.
you did that, and then people start using it? It's like, wow, it actually has original content. It thinks like a human, because it is human.
There's
No
a
one knows that.
website called humanornot.com. I'm not going to put it on the thing because I don't want it to like randomly show something horrible and inappropriate, but I'll show you. It's pretty fun. It's a game. That's obviously not what it is. I'll just show you this. So it's a game where it's a 50-50 shot if it's an AI or a human.
Oh. Well, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
We do not endorse this necessarily because we have no idea what's about to happen.
If it is a human, they in theory could technically say anything, and I don't want them to say something that's like ridiculous. So
We're still gonna try it.
I'll just read what they say.
We'll vet it first.
We'll vet it.
It'll be like, true or false? The Thing Review song was written by Jack Halpin.
Yeah. Can I confirm that? Toy Story 5, good movie, weird movie. People asking my opinion about it have said
I have the same sort of opinion about Toy Story 5 that I do about Beauty and the Beast, and that is Gaston is not the real villain of that movie.
Isn't Gaston like the big hairy guy? I haven't seen that movie
No,
in a long time.
Gaston is like the
Gaston's
supposedly hot hunter guy who all the women are trying to get with.
Is he hot?
Watch Disney's animation and decide for yourself.
Okay.
All he does, I mean, he's a huge misogynist, so there's that, but his whole idea about killing the beast, like, I don't think he thinks he's doing anything wrong. He's engaging in conspiracy and also like mind control and things. But
He's engaging in some legal issues.
yeah, things that
but not
legally, well,
cosmic
things that would
issues?
totally fly in the United States today because everyone in the United States will believe pretty much anything, I feel like, but
Probably. Well, unfortunately, the website's not working. It must be down right now or something. You've been watching / listening to Letting Absolutely
why don't we create our own
Nothing.
VPN?
Probably wouldn't be that hard. I mean, there are a lot of open source ones that you can just take the source code and use the like encryption method.
What would we call it?
What?
Jord VPN?
Jord VPN. I think we'd get in legal trouble with Nord.
LAN VPN?
LAN VPN.
That just sounds like a technical name.
LAN VPN.
Local area network, virtual private network. That's a
Local
garbage
area
acronym.
virtual
That's
private
like,
network.
That's worse than Lisa.
VPLAN.
Yeah.
VPLAN. Yeah.
Lisa's like local integrated system architecture.
Local integrated system. Oh yeah, that's called a backronym. Did you know that?
Yeah.
A backronym is when you take a word and then you find what it stands for after you've invented it. It's like that Dilbert episode where they're like
Ford.
found on the road dead, got a mechanic coming. Kick it! Ah!
I was thinking
Remember
about the other day. We made a lot of bacronyms for car names that literally made no sense.
Kick it! Ah!
Our backronym for Jeep was Jake Eats
Technically, it
Electrical
could be
Poison.
kick its ass for Kia.
I guess so, but
But we didn't
young
come up with
minds
that 'cause we
weren't
were
thinking
young.
like that.
Fix or repair daily. I lost my train of thought. I was going to say something. I'm enjoying this podcast episode. Thank you guys all for watching.
I need something to get fired up about now.
You want to get fired up about your outfit?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. We'll get to that. We'll
get to that.
I actually we probably should get to that pretty soon.
Okay, one more quick topic before we get to our outfit reveal. Liam, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is an appropriate age to stop trying to climb into an oven?
I don't think there ever is an appropriate age to be climbing into an oven.
I mean, try to climb into an oven.
Well,
how old is
here's
too
the
old
thing.
to be climbing into an oven?
There's a linear correlation here. To be able to climb into an oven, you need to be tall enough to reach the oven's handle.
Right.
But if you're tall enough to reach the oven's handle, you're probably too
Multi-thread
old to be
answer.
climbing into an oven. So the line between height and maturity meets at the point in which that region will never intersect with the region where...
Dude, I need a Power BI visualization right now.
I don't want to open MATLAB on my computer because it's already running too much software, but I would totally make a graph right now
Dude, if you
to
have
show what I mean. But
if you got a data set, I can hook it up to Power BI.
yeah, homework for next show. I don't think it's ever logically possible for you to be young enough that you'd be acceptable to climb into an oven, and old and tall enough to be able to reach the oven's handle.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense to me. So basically, if you're too short to reach the handle, you can't climb in the oven. If you're tall enough to reach the handle, you're probably old enough that you won't climb into the oven. So it's like Schrodinger's oven. Okay, what if the kid is Special Steve? Oh wait, that's not a reference you get because you weren't there. So we were trying to come up with some
clicks are you
nicer
part of?
ways of basically saying and we were talking about special ed. But who's this ed guy? Even better than special ed would be Special Steve. So Special Steve has been part of my vocabulary recently.
Special Steve.
Special Steve.
I don't even know why that's funny.
But yeah, if you have mental disability, Liam's like,
If you're then you call people Special Steve. But that means the same thing, so we have to bleep Steve too.
do we have to be bleep?
That'd be funny if we just started bleeping words that aren't curse words. I mean, we're already kind of doing that already with the people.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about on this show because it's not because it's like we have bad opinions. It's just that we have different opinions. Plus,
Our show would devolve into something not entertaining and
me and
probably
Liam,
not very logical either.
me and Liam have had political discussions before, and I don't really like it because it's like we tend to not agree, and then we just end up upset at each other. So I'm just like, I'll let him live his life, and I'll live my life. But we've also had really good discussions too. But anyway, the question about what the age of climbing into an oven appropriacy was submitted by Redacted and Redacted, who got a little bit white girl wasted. Thank you for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast where Jack and Liam learn absolutely nothing.
Yes.
The podcast that's always about ovens. I would actually climb into an oven right now if we had a good camera set up to see it.
Did you know we can both still fit in a laundry basket?
Really? Yeah, we should test that.
I really hope you can't hear the crunching from me eating my Doritos, because that would be really gross. But then again, maybe you're into that sort of thing.
I almost got displacementism, also known as Destinesia.
That one's a little small, but I shall try it. No, like a turtle.
Oh, I thought we were doing this.
No, that's not what we were doing. That's gonna break the table. It's an IKEA table, my guy.
It's like 10 years old. It's made it this far. So I do still fit in a laundry basket.
No, I mean completely. Your entire volumetric capacity has to be inside the laundry basket. Allow me to explain.
Okay.
Allow me to demonstrate, I should say.
Demonstrate. You're gonna turtle up?
Why is this thing so dirty?
Getting a funeral. It's because it's freaking old, dude.
Ah, it's too small. Okay,
Can you do it over here? Hang on.
you get the idea though, right?
Let me point the camera.
If it were a little bit bigger, which most are, this one's pretty small, I would still be able to fit.
There he is. You can kind of see him.
This one's a little too small.
Yeah, there's probably bigger ones out there.
But
Why are we doing this? This is a good. Oh no, dude! Look at how well lit I am, and I haven't even smoked a doobie.
What's a doobie?
A joint, like a marijuana. One of many.
We don't talk
names
about
for
things like that on this podcast.
We don't really talk about drugs. And honestly, I don't think there's any problem with us doing that. It'd be kind of interesting to talk about. Just like how drugs affect people. I don't know. That sounds kind of boring.
More towards me. Yep.
Thank you guys for being here. I'm having so much fun. Are you having fun?
I'm having lots of fun. I was expecting the laundry basket reveal to be more better.
More better?
More betterer.
More better?
but your laundry basket is not up to my standards.
My hair is actually working today. I took my quarterly shower today.
Guys,
It felt
in the chat,
so good.
Vote on Jack's hair, good or bad.
Oh yeah. Why do you try to make them make decisions about my physical appearance on my behalf?
It's a democracy.
Oh yeah, God bless America. It's supposed to be an eagle. This is my hair. Actually, I'll go grab my brush. So you can get an accurate representation of what my hair looks like when it's brushed and stuff. Ignore my dirty brush.
Why are we doing this on the podcast right now?
I don't know.
This is not what I signed up for. I'm leaving.
No, please don't leave, Liam.
And stop brushing your hair
already-
on the stream
It's already hard enough.
with me being late.
Yeah. Did you know that actually I wrote a text. It said, you said, I can be there at 3. And I wrote a text in my phone saying, great, see you at 3:48. But then I deleted it because it felt mean.
I got here
Wow.
at 3:48.
He got here at literally 3:48. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, 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 oh, where is my hairbrush? Nelson started singing that in the chat, and I wanted to...
Is there more lyrics to that song or just that?
Yeah, there's more lyrics to that song. It goes, our curtain opens with Larry. He just completed his morning bath and is searching for his hairbrush. But he has found no sign of it. So he cries out, where, etc. All right, Liam, it's time for the big moment.
Yep.
We have it's actually not it's not a new segment, but it's a segment that now has its own introduction song. Ladies and gentlemen,
Fit check.
Fit Check.
So will I need sweatpants? Cyril, you need all new clothes. Well, what's wrong with these? Oh, I was laughing at your clothes.
Fit check. Ah, just a couple of cool bros. It's time for a fit check. Ah, they're gonna show you all their clothes. They're wearing shirts and they're wearing a tie. These guys look cool, they look so fly. It's a fit check. Oh yeah.
This guy's got some cool clothes.
Nice.
Okay, I'll go first.
You know the thing about the fit check that's a little strange? We have the same outfits every time we do it.
I know. Why did I write an entire song when it's almost the same thing every time? So this is my fit check. I've actually worn this exact outfit before, but I'm gonna go into depth about it all. This is my shirt that I got from a thrift store. Then I always forget what the brand is. What does that say?
No iron.
Okay, great. It's a no iron shirt. This is my Cintas tie that came from a thrift store as well. Cintas is a company that makes like uniforms for employees and stuff. These pants might be new to
They
the
actually make a
podcast.
lot more than uniforms, but
They actually,
They do make
Cintas
uniforms.
also has like industrial cleaning solutions where like they'll clean old dirty, greasy rags. They did that for Chick-fil-A. This is my Chick-fil-A belt. Segue. Chick-fil-A belt that is gross and old and beat up. These are my Levi Strauss 505s in dark, brooding black. Are they 505s? Levi Strauss signature. But they have great pockets, and they're very comfortable and kind of stretchy. And these are my newbies, my New Balance shoes that are so comfortable, and I wear them every single day that I work. If I'm not working, I wear another pair of New Balance shoes. But you know what? In the spirit of it being the first official fit check, I'll show you those.
these are a pair of New Balance
Some schmuck
shoes that
gave
you
me
stole
these.
from me.
These are my everyday shoes that I don't wear at work.
These are my old shoes, which I gave to him in 2021.
Something like that, yeah. And I've found that they're super comfortable.
You've got more usage out of them than I ever did, and they're way cleaner than I had them.
Before I wore these shoes, which are my dad shoes. But they are old and worn out, and I've tried to clean them, but they're kind of like separating on the ends, so I don't wear them too much anymore. But they're super comfortable too, just like all newbies. All newbies are so comfortable, and they're the only shoe brand that my feet are comfortable in. Oh, and another thing. Guess what brand my socks are? You never will guess. It's just the most random thing.
PlayStation.
No.
LGR.
No. It's not a promotional sock. It's a sock that's made by a tool company.
Stanley.
No.
Craftsman.
No.
DeWalt.
No.
Milwaukee?
No.
Still.
No.
Harbor Freight generic.
No.
Cobalt.
No.
And not Stanley.
Nope.
Stanley's the only one I can imagine.
Nope.
Makita.
Nope.
Project Source.
Nope.
Lowe's' brand.
Nope. You're gonna be mad. There's
Ryobi.
one you didn't say. Nope.
I'm going through the whole color palette here. Craftsman?
Nope. Do you want me to give you the color?
I already said Craftsman.
You'll get it as soon as I tell you the color.
Snap-on?
Nope.
Snap-on, no one even knows. Cornwell?
Nope. Liam knows tools.
I haven't said so
You
many
know
cool
this
brands.
brand. They don't. They make things other than tools too.
Black & Decker.
That's correct.
Forgot orange.
One of these doesn't have the logo on the top
said-
part.
Why do you have Black & Decker socks?
I don't know. I saw them at Ross, so I grabbed them,
What
and
are you
they're,
doing at Ross?
they're pretty strong. Yeah, Ross dressed for less. Yeah, Ross, everything that other stores couldn't sell.
The thing about Ross is its
I like
logo
Ross.
looks like a technology company, so I always assumed they sold appliances.
That reminds me of something else. I always thought as a kid.
iRoss.
Yes.
It's iRoss.
Yeah, I was about to say as
I
a
didn't even
kid.
read the dress for less part. I thought they sold appliances.
As a kid, I thought it was iRoss.
And I something means technology.
I think I heard someone say, "Hey, you want to go to Ross?" And I was like, "Ross?
What the heck is
Oh, you mean
Ross?
iRoss?" Ross Dress for Less. Yeah, I enjoy Ross.
When was that logo created? Because it might have been
Dude.
created before we were doing I and anything.
Let's find out. Oh, Dee Dee's is owned by them too, I think. There's no indication of when the logo was made.
They've been
They
around
were
for
founded
quite a
in
while.
1950. That's a long time. That's longer than I thought. Off-price retailer. Like TG.
Someone dig that
I
up.
almost said TGI Fridays. Not TGI Fridays.
Is that a local chain?
TGI Fridays?
Yeah.
No, they're international. They're not doing so well. All of the ones in Tennessee have closed.
Go watch the Company Man video.
Oh, is there a Company Man video
There
about
probably
it?
is.
Yeah, TGI Fridays is honestly pretty much exactly like Chili's and Applebee's and Red Robin and Buffalo Wild Wings, but I don't know why they're not doing well financially. But they closed the one in Memphis and then they closed the one at the Opry Mills Mall in Nashville, which sucks because I liked going there. I like TGI Fridays. Get wings and a burger and some drinky poos.
Should I do my fit check?
Yeah, it's time for your fit check.
Okay. You all know where this is going.
I'm gonna show you all their clothes.
Amazon, Dockers, Costco, technically Puma and Puma.
That's genuinely got to be the exact same outfit as last time.
Belts Target. No,
Belts
I
and
didn't wear
Target.
this white shirt last time.
Oh,
'Cause
good.
we're having overexposure problems, but we're not right now. It's just making your face a lot brighter than it usually is.
Yeah, I don't know why. Thank you for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing. The podcast is always about technology, except when it's not. So let's talk about EDC. Do you know what that stands for?
Can you actually look up the episode from Kipper with the aliens making that sound? Please.
I don't want to get copyright struck, but I mean it's a pretty old show.
I don't think Hit Entertainment is watching.
Well, yeah, but there's like automated systems. The bleepers. Bleepers.
So this is an amazing show, by the way. Everyone
is
should
the
watch
whole
it.
episode.
Everyone's kid should be watching this.
This is the bleepers, the aliens from Kipper.
This will speak for itself.
They're just making fun of this guy. You guys are mean.
But you know, we were all 5 years old and we all still understood what they were saying from their inflections, which
I love
shows
Kipper.
something. I think children understand inflections very well. You can watch some Pengu too, just to round off the gibberish from 2000s.
That show is actually from the 80s.
In the 80s?
Yeah. Pangu, Pangu. Liam, are you familiar with what EDC stands for?
Everyday carry.
That's correct. Let's reveal our everyday carries. Well, technically I'm short one, but I'll get a replacement.
this podcast is just me by myself eating chips?
Oh no!
You shouldn't show your keys on the internet.
Dang it! Why am I never prepared for anything in my life?
You shouldn't be showing your keys on the internet.
Okay, fair enough. I'll grab some pink keys. If you all want to copy this key. Anyway, so my everyday carry is actually these three things.
You carry a first-gen iPhone.
I carry a freaking iPhone 3G. So it's my wallet with all my money and cards. And here's my phone, which is actually not an iPhone 3G. It's an iPhone 15 Pro. Here is the key to my haunted laundry basement, where everybody in the building gets to share 3 washers, one of which doesn't work, and 2 dryers, all from the 90s.
Got some good usage out of them.
What do you got, Liam? Show us your EDC.
So I obviously have my iPhone 16e with a picture of the love of my life on it.
Is it a truck?
The truck. I got my wallet, which is very similar in spirit to Jack's wallet.
Honestly, yeah.
We're both from
This
a
is
different
so
generation.
beat up. Are we?
I got my Evergrip,
Oh yeah.
the,
I actually have your old one, by the way.
multi-tool, which I've probably thing reviewed already. I've had to.
Maybe.
I have my $10 Walmart knife that was given to me, but I really like it.
The thing is brutal.
It looks brutal, but it's
It looks brutaler
not
than
that
it is.
impressive.
Super cool.
But no. Other than that,
I carry a
I carry
knife
a
on me
flashlight.
sometimes. Oh, grab that knife right there. That's actually generally part of my EDC, but I lost it because it was hiding in plain sight.
you're big.
This is my knife that I carry on me most days. It's from a company called, I don't know, Knives. It says Knives on there, but with an N. I got it for free, actually. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he gave it to me.
Can you stop flicking it in front of my face?
Yeah, I'll stop doing that. It's got a little thing.
I'd like to be alive for the rest of this podcast and day and life.
What would you like to add to your EDC if you could add something to it easily? For me, it would be a lock-picking
Some
kit.
sort of self-defense mechanism, but that's all I'll say about that.
You're talking about a little blicky or pepper spray.
Obviously.
Tape
What I
measure.
wish I could carry around is one of those massive RoboCop guns from the Salt Supply Company. Those things
yeah.
are awesome.
Dude, absolutely. That'd be so cool. Actually, got
They're
into
just
a,
too big to
I got into a
conceal carry.
weird argument with some coworkers.
You and your coworkers need to be studied.
I was talking about how great the salt gun is, and they were like, just get a real gun. And I'm like, why are you saying that like it's negating the coolness of the salt gun? Obviously, a real gun will probably kill someone way easier, but the salt gun's good because you could unload it on somebody, and you have to deal with like the potential moral or legal dilemma of killing somebody. You know what I mean?
Just like
And I'm
violently
just saying-
assaulting them.
I'm just saying. I'm not anti-gun. It's a complicated thing. Assault them with pepper spray. Like, it's like, I don't know. I would feel better if my 14-year-old had one of those instead of a real gun. And obviously, if I had a 14-year-old and there were guns going on, I would train them properly. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I do actually. Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy. Anyway, if it weren't some kind of weapon, it would be a lockpick kit.
But what I will say I'm annoyed at is a lot of influencers on the platforms suggesting self-defense mechanisms that don't make sense.
Like what?
A lot of people are like, I always carry this thing on my keys, which is an alarm, so if I'm ever attacked, it'll make a lot of noise and draw attention.
Well, it does work.
If you're being attacked, it's not going to work as well as a...
Okay, so you're saying that you would rather somebody get pepper spray than... Okay, but an alarm is still a good thing objectively.
Yes, it just doesn't work very well
So, okay.
compared to the solutions we've had for a lot longer.
The alarm is going to bleep them to death.
Maybe you'll attract someone who does have a gun. But if your solution is everyone just to have alarms, then
So you're saying that, like, you don't think it's that effective?
no. But I'm not an expert. We're
yeah.
getting out. We're leaving our area of expertise. I know more about making a taser out of a disposable camera,
ca-
which we should do.
We should totally do that.
Let's do that.
I would actually love to do that on stream, but the cameras I have actually need to be developed first. I have a bunch of them.
Right.
I can't just take them to Walgreens anymore. You gotta send them
You
in.
got like a. You
Got,
can
like,
just take the
5 of
film reel out, and then. We definitely have enough stuff on
There's-
hand right now to make tasers.
I don't want to like mess the film up while taking it apart.
Okay,
And also, you're gonna have to be okay with me shocking you.
that's true.
I'll let you shock me, but
Maybe we'll do it at the same time.
aw, how romantic. You've been watching / listening to learning.
It's like
absolutely
at
nothing.
weddings when the bride and groom feed each other cake.
Yeah, they do
We're
this-
just feeding each other electricity.
Yeah, it would be so romantic. You know something cute? Grab your wine glass there with the other hand. Something that I've noticed that's fun is people will do this.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't this romantic?
Make sure you hold the pose so the photographer can get all 17,000 angles.
Why do you have this weird hostility towards
Romance and weddings?
no, hostility towards like people that take pictures of things? That's a thing.
I
on this
don't. I love
podcast.
taking pictures of things. It's just like
You just get mad at people that like taking pictures.
no. It's
Why is that not?
when people try to sell their experiences. Now, I don't. If they're
sell their experiences.
when I don't even know if I'm against it. It just seems like if it's something that's that special, like if you want to do something for the exact purpose of putting it somewhere, like that is what all of YouTube is. So I can't be against that. But
Yeah,
if
right.
it's your wedding, it's not. It shouldn't be that. You have someone in the background taking pictures of what's going on, but you shouldn't be deciding what's going on based on what you want to be put on Instagram. I don't like that at all. Because that you're kind of taking away from what is actually happening, which is your marriage, which has like, you know, properties. Well, I mean, like most people, marriage is just a document, but if you're a Christian, it has like sacramental properties.
Yeah, there's the Christianity element to marriage that's kind of separate
and
from the legal.
What
thing.
definitely isn't part of Christian marriage is the
Choose your next words wisely.
vanity and well, what was I not supposed to say?
I don't know.
That, I mean, I guess there is a commandment that says thou shalt not post pictures of your wedding on Instagram, but I feel like maybe it's implied somewhere.
Dude, if I get married, I'm totally posting pictures on Instagram.
Yeah, but
why not? I like
didn't
like
say
seeing
you
other
can't.
people's
I
wedding
just-
pictures.
You're not going to be choosing to add things to your wedding reception explicitly for the purpose of putting it on Instagram.
Oh, dude, here's something that you'll freaking hate. I was at a wedding it was actually a Christian wedding.
Was I there?
You were not. It was
Okay.
actually kind of out of the ordinary. It wasn't like a big party or anything. The reception was at FACS, and they had a big like fancy wooden wall with like leaves and stuff and the initials of the people getting married for people to take pictures. And it's like, I said you would hate that. And personally, I liked it because it let me have a picture where I'd have a reminder of where I was, sort of.
That's fine. I don't hate that. You didn't monetize it
Yeah, they didn't really. I don't know. Maybe they did. They probably didn't.
because you've been to really big showy weddings.
Oh yeah,
They're pretty stressful.
they're fun. They're stressful
if you're
for
a
you
guest.
because you're working.
No,
there.
if you're part of the wedding party or you're for the bride or the groom, it's stressful. Like I've seen it, I would know.
Yeah.
So it's clearly not for your enjoyment because now you have to interact with hundreds of people and do hundreds of things that have to be like in front of everyone and photographed. And I don't care how much of a social butterfly you are, that's exhausting. So I get people who don't want big weddings.
Yeah. I could get down
I've been to
with a
way
pretty
too many
small
big
wedding.
weddings.
Yeah, Liam's a little bit
My
scarred.
job is big weddings.
So when do you gotta leave?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, let's rapid fire through the last few topics. Pesticides. How do you feel about pesticides?
I'm not knowledgeable enough to have an
Okay,
opinion
great.
on it.
I think Apple desktops are great because only $599 for a Mac Mini, and then you can choose your own cheap peripherals is a really good deal. Don't you agree?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd still probably buy a $300 Mac Mini off of Amazon, but I already bought a M4 Mac Mini, so
Yeah.
yay.
I'm so glad I got it before it got expensive. Hey, how do you feel about payphones? Aren't they so cool?
They're impractical now, but I think they might be better for society if we just added more. But that's too expensive for anyone to do, so it's probably not going to happen.
That's really cool. Anyway, what movie, cartoon, or TV show would you like to see a live theater version of?
Oh, there was one. You know, they actually did one for Back to the Future already. It's really good. But
You plugged it before.
I wanted to do
Webby Web.
Moral Eagle.
I don't know what that's referring to. Maybe you.
No, I had one that I was thinking of the other day. It was
I would
Bridge of Spies
Oh, nice.
with starring Tom Hanks.
I should watch that because I like spy things.
Yes. Okay.
I pick
Bridge of Spies.
Futurama.
It'd be a good drama.
What kind of historical event would be a great Lego set?
There's so many wrong answers.
The
to this.
Berlin Wall.
Well, you see, you'd think they wouldn't do
Revolutionary War.
They wouldn't do controversial things, but they did the Roman Colosseum, and people got all fired up over that.
Yeah.
Historical event. Well, I would say like spaceships and the moon landing, but they're already all over that. So I guess Apollo 11. Even though
How about
have
the
every
Challenger
single one of them.
disaster?
yeah,
Could explode.
that'd be great. This exploding function.
Thank y'all for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing. We unfortunately got to end the show early because he's got to go be in Guys and Dolls. My pick of the week is this book that I got off the TikTok shop called Spanish in 60 Days. And I'm really enjoying it because it's jam-packed with content about how to speak Spanish. And it also has a lot of slang phrases that normal apps and books don't teach you. So you can be a totally insufferable human and make fun of people, which is, up my
Spanish.
alley. What about in Spanish? What about you, Liam? You got a pick? Just
Pick of the
media
week?
recently?
Ingested media. Just summoning Saul videos.
You already
That's all-
did that.
That's all I watched this week too.
All right, Liam's double dipping.
Specifically, his Mario Brothers 300% speedrun video.
300% speedrun. How is that even possible?
Oh, Mario Brothers 3 100% speedrun.
Oh.
It's an hour and 10 minutes to complete the whole
yeah.
game, or
It's a
less
good
than
movie.
that now.
Dude, the one
really tough, though.
I think Flower Power. Mitch Flower Power. He came up with a crazy exploit to skip to the last scene in World 7.
Oh,
I'm sure it was covered.
we're really the thing about
Actually, it's 100%.
the thing
You're
about
talking about 100%, not 80%.
The thing
Okay,
about
so it
100%
probably wasn't that.
speedruns is if you're using so many glitches, you're kind of stretching it, because if you're skipping things within a level, you're not really 100%ing it.
Yeah, no. Mitch's thing is not a 100% speedrun thing.
No,
It's
but
an
even
80%
within
speedrun.
100%, there's the clip in 7-2, I think, and the one in 7-7.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just 7-7, where you just skip the whole underground stage and go straight to the end.
Yeah, is that not? Yeah, that's kind of not 100%. Because don't you have to play all the levels for it to be 100%?
I mean, technically you are playing the level, but just not most of it.
Yeah, I guess that counts then.
Clipping through the wall.
And then also 100% could mean like collecting all the coins and killing all the enemies.
Well, yeah, that's not what.
That's like the No Mercy run or whatever.
Anyways, we gotta go now. So
Yeah, we gotta go because Liam's gotta go, but it's okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. You guys are great. We enjoyed this this episode. It honestly felt short, even though it was not that short. Yeah.
see you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Fit check. Just a couple of cool bros. It's time for a fit check.
You know what I need more of right now? Caffeine.
They're wearing shirts and they're wearing a tie. These guys look cool. They look so fly.
Can you
It's a
please
fit
hit the
check.
stop streaming button?
Oh, yeah.
These guys got some cool clothes. Bye, guys.
Bye.